Hello and welcome back to a new episode of the conversion of Lifeboat Hygge. I'm sitting on my barge and I'm showing you the bow of Hygge for two reasons. A is my annoyance about the new steps we put on and how they are rusting. And the other thing is I wanted to show you the holes for the anchor chain locker, because there's a couple of issues with that, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to resolve that problem. Hope you enjoy this episode. So here we are in the inside of the boat. The round hatch is where the anchor chain locker is. You can see that I'll tell you what the problem is first actually. We had some leaks from the anchor chain locker into this locker at the end of the bed, and of course that's not good. And if we look inside the locker, you can see the two holes where it's supposed to drain, but as you may have seen on some of the videos of us moving, the water actually pushes in there quite hard, and for some reason it leaks through. So what I did last week was cut a hole here, filled that up with concrete and then some polyester, hoping that would seal everything. But we had a trial run yesterday and there's still a bit of water coming through, not as much as there was. But I've been thinking about a solution to get this sorted, and I'll take you along to show you how I'm going to resolve that problem. It's a bit of a pain as I'm still building, but that's boats for you, and sometimes things don't quite go the way you want them to go. Here's my supervisor. Hello, Duffy. And I'll crack on with it. I've marked out the hatch I'm going to be cutting out. You can see the lines. I'm going to be doing that with my multi-tool. That's one of them, one of those reciprocating ones. It's not going to be the fastest way of doing things, but it'll give me a really nice tiny saw cut, so I don't lose a lot of wood, which means I should be able to use the hatch to go back in there, glue that back in there once everything's done. And it will mean I'll be sitting here for a couple of hours. Luckily I've got a new box of blades, so I should be all right. And just bear with me. Well, so much for the gentle approach. I started off with using my multi-tool, but I'm going to be here till Christmas if I keep that up. So I got my big reciprocating saw, my old saw, and just started cutting, which gives us a better look into the anchor chain locker. As you can see, I drilled some holes thinking that I might be able to fill the void underneath it. But I'm going to do a much more extensive repair and actually sort out. And it's like I said before, it's not much fun when you're still building to have to do these things. But that's what sea trials are for, and finding out snags and getting them sorted. Right, look at how far I got with the breaking out and preparing for a proper way of doing this. You see me cut the hatch. This is the inside of the locker. The pink stuff is the expanding foam I used in there. Don't ask me why I did that. I must have had a brain fog the couple of days I was doing the anchor chain locker. Anyway, what you can see is that the chain is actually sealed in the concrete, which is connected to the old lifting point when she was still hanging off a boat. The other thing I've done in preparation for putting some more concrete in is seal the holes, as you can see, on either side. And I had to hack out some GRP that I tried to fill the voids with. You can't actually see on the video how deep the holes are. There was still a lot of voids, and so the idea is to fill that with some more concrete So at the end of this video, I'll show you the end result. It's not quite the end result, but I put 2 bags of ready-mix concrete in there, smoothed it all off, also have it slope quite a bit forward just to make sure it drains, and she can handle the weight as she is a lifeboat meant for 120 people, which according to the paperwork comes down to 10.8 tons of metric tons. And yeah, it will make us sit a bit more stable in the water anyway. I tested the anchor chain locker by putting water in it. As you can see, the holes for the drains I haven't drilled in yet. That will be a next job. And yeah, I'm sorting the wood out to go back in there, seal up the hole. Then I'll have to cut in another hole for the hatch to go in, the inspection hatch. I've given everything a coat of grey floor paint. It's all looking good. I'm happy that it's stopped leaking, because any drop from outside into the boat is not a good thing, as stuff will get wet, start getting mouldy, and whatever else can go wrong, apart from the fact that it's just wrong anyway. But yeah, so anchor chain locker is definitely coming along, and I'm happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.